Today we're going to talk about some more women's self-defense. And the situation is you're on the ground. And if you're on the ground, you're not in a good spot, okay? There are things you can do. I'm not trying to teach you a pure ground fighting system. I'm just showing you that there are opportunities, okay? So for some reason, you ended up on the ground. Now, you always want to go to your back, okay? If you're on your back, you have your hands, and your fingers, and your feet, and your hips, got all kinds of weapons and things to use. If you get on your stomach like this, you lose all that stuff and they're choking you and pounding you and you can't block or anything. So you need to struggle to at least get to here, okay? So Jim comes in and sits on my stomach, for instance. Okay, let's say he sits on my stomach here. Now, things that are available to you, you can always poke the eyes, you can always poke the throat, okay? And you can always grind here on the skull, okay? And another thing is you have really strong hip lift. Okay, you got all those things, and as long as you're just kind of going through the motions on those, it's not so bad. Now, if he chokes, okay, just depends how he does that. I'm still coming up in here to the throat. Okay, raise my hips, and if I can trap this far leg, I will, here. And I'll bar this arm so he can't post it. What I mean by that is if I lift a little, he posts it like that. I don't want him to really do that. I'll trap that and I'll go here and I'll just lift. Okay, and I'll roll out and run. Okay. Yes. And other things you can do is, of course, you can lift their arms here, trap this leg, and lift. Okay? Yeah, so let's say we get to here. All right? Now you can get in this position here. All right? And it's great for grapplers that know what they're doing, but when you don't know what you're doing, it's a little awkward, a little hard. Now, from this position, it is hard for them to rape you to a certain degree when you got your arms wrapped around their back, okay? Now, if you could wiggle the arms in here, you still have the eyes, you still have the throat, okay? Good targets. And you can also, if you get your arms through here, you can lock up here, and you can just ride this out for a while if you want to. Now, you go for the eyes, okay? Now, if you could get his head to turn, if you can get this head to turn by applying pressure to the ears, here, and on the jaw, the chin, and you'll go crazy with power and give him the turn right there. Okay, and that's where you'll run. Another thing is from here, I'm not as flexible as some, but you can push yourself up enough to get this foot on here. Okay? And they're always going to try to be defending this stuff, but that's when you go up to their head here. Try to get that twist or even the eye there. Okay? Bam! Bam. Okay? So, just a few ideas. It is hard. It's not easy. And you've got to kind of practice it a little bit because the scenarios are endless on this move. So. And it's just introduction. Best defense is not to be there. Solve your solution before you get yourself in that. But if you do, go to your back. Okay? Fight till it's all over. Don't go to another location. Die here. Okay?